This is a rig rundown for the Flood, White Thrash, and whatever other fucking bands I start. Could be 10 new bands this year, I don't know. We shall see. Maybe KFC and the Jesus will come to fruition. This is the new rehearsal room for the Flood, White Thrash, and whatever the fuck JFK and the Conspiracy, whatever, you know. Way too many bands. This is my guitar. It's a Les Paul Standard 91. I replaced the pickups because we destroyed them with shotgun shells making noise. I cracked the neck. Fucking sounds great. Here's my amp. This is an Ampeg V4. I blew it up and I had a guy refurbish it and just rebuild it basically. And he told me it's a prototype now. So we decided to call it the Man Pig 2012. It's an insane amp. It's the amp I always looked for my whole life. And I finally found it. The volume is on, I don't know what you call that. 2? I don't know. 2 will blow your fucking head off, believe it or not. It's also got that reverb setting on it. If I decide to start a surf band, which I might. I don't know. And then this is my backup amp. It's a PV Mace. It's loud as shit. I think it's 160 watts, but I don't really use it. I just call it the creep amp, and it's a backup, just in case I blow up the Man Pig. My speaker cabinet is a electric amp 612, and I got this because Sleep bought a bunch of dope and a bunch of electric amp cabinets, so I thought, why not? I'll get one too. Copycat. Here's our bass rig. Here's our bass. It's just a Jaguar, a Squire, Fenders, whatever. Jaguar bass, Squire. It's a cheap ass bass, but it sounds great. Fucking love it. Does the job. Here's the bass amp. It is a PV T-Max, I think. It's a special edition that they only sold at TJ Maxx for a limited time, and I picked one up. The top cabinet is a Fender 412, and the bottom is a PV 412. And I know bass players like, you're not supposed to play bass to 412s. Well, we fucking do. We don't give a shit. I think that's obvious. Guitar pedals. I use a tuner. And this is a Boss, I think it's Super Distortion or Turbo Distortion. And you can see I turn everything up. I think the low end is at 2 o'clock and the high end's at 4, but everything else is all the way up. And nobody can play it but me and Sax, and everybody else cries and bitches, and you can't control it. Exactly. I don't use this too often, but it's a cool pedal. The Super Octave. There's a lot of gnarly sounds you can get out of it. I'm gonna fuck with it pretty soon. And then this is my Echoplex delay pedal, little mini pedal, came out a couple years ago. Best delay pedal I've ever used. A lot of shit you can do with this. I haven't even begun to figure out what it can do. And then this is my secret weapon. It's the Digitech Whammy. I use 3 settings for it, but it's my secret weapon, and I can't even write a song or do anything without it. And anyway, another part of our sound, man, is all this horrible fucking art that I do constantly because I'm pretty sure I've lost my marbles. And this is an important part of us creating music, because we stare at this shit and it'll make you crazy, but it'll inspire you too. This is our new rehearsal space. Tomorrow we're going to commence making noise and freaking out my neighbors. I made some bass traps in the corners, and I filled this window right here with insulation and plywood and some carpet. So I hope we don't get arrested tomorrow. But anyway, that's the rig rundown for the Flood, White Thrash, JFK and the Conspiracy. I don't know. I'm thinking about starting a band called Moody Little Bitches. I want to start a surf band. I'm thinking about an acoustic act called KFC and the Jesus. That's right, Vincent. And, I don't know. We shall see. Stay tuned or out of tune. We don't give a fuck.